Our mobilization. Mobilization? Mobilization. That's our mobilization. Good speaking. Good speaking with you. Yes. 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 We got to take our minor victories wherever we get them, guys. Wherever we get them. If that paid off, I don't even know what the odds on that are, but if that paid off, that would help quite a bit. 3 transports just plucked out of existence. 21 IPCs. First, I want to thank you for joining me here today. Let us celebrate together. We are on top of the world. It means there's only one way to go, and that's down, but I'm a glass half full kind of man. So instead, we're going to just focus on staying in the top 10 as long as humanly possible. Thank you for joining me here today. You know I have another game queued up. Yes, I don't have enough games going. I need more. I need one more. But of course we do. Okay. What happened here? Germany holds on in West Russia. Defender lost 3 infantry. Soviet retreated with 3, 2, and 1. And I lost 6. Why did he... So his tanks wouldn't be exposed? Because he had lost... The attackers lost 6 infantry. I was reading that backwards. The attackers lost 6 infantry. I only lost 3. That's why he retreated, because then those tanks are exposed for no reason. Or his 1 tank and his... Okay, that makes... That is the correct move there. And then in Ukraine, he won... and lost everything but the 1 tank. Okay. All right, a pretty good opener to actually... Man, I've been having like... If you've watched my last 3 Access games since I've been top 10 platinum, that would be out by now. I've had garbage openers as Germany every time, man. I mean, sorry, I've logged into garbage openers. My actual German openers themselves have been fairly positive, fairly good. But, you know, when you're logging into a bad situation already, yeah, that's great. Great. So we basically got a bonus tank and a bonus artillery that we will be looking to save. We want to keep those guys alive. Keep the dream alive. With these 2 guys up here, well, let's keep our purchase the same. But with these 2 guys, it opens up a Caucasus attack, honestly. I can grab 1, 2... throw them in there. I'm not saying this is what I'm doing yet, guys. I'm just... So right now... Oh, if only this had been a wash, then these 2 tanks could come in too, and then that's for sure happening. But as it is, it's still a little light, and I don't know if I would risk the planes over there. I don't know if it's worth it. As fun as that looks... Alas, it cannot happen. Okay, so we can't do anything crazy like a Russia, round 1 Russia to grab. And he doesn't have... Well, he has a bit of a counter punch here, so we'll pile up. I'm not used to this, obviously. You can tell that I'm like, what do I do? Like, I don't really know what to do right now. Bring the boys back. Bring my tank. Rommel, you're coming home, bud. You're coming home, Rommel. So there's no reason at all. Actually, I'm overthinking this, guys. There's no reason at all that I can't hold Karelia and Ukraine and leave a single unit in West Russia. Let's not try to reinvent the wheel here, guys. Let us... I need 1 unit to go forward to West Russia. This is empty, so I actually don't have to overthink that too much. You'll come forward for sure. Now, what am I looking at for a counter punch? 5 heavies and 5 lights is what he can counterpunch into here. So I do need to put quite a bit of power up here. Down here in Ukraine, correction. This artillery we'll keep down here. Stick you up here. I'm gonna divide those 2 tanks after when I just look at the map and see how I feel. So I use the human calculator of the feels. That's literally how I make my decisions. I do the feels. It's an advanced system that I have worked out with my advanced chimp brain of mine. That's all we are, all guys. We're advanced chimps. I don't say that to lessen us. I mean that we're not bad, guys. We're all okay. All of us, even you. Am I forgetting anything? This plane might as well participate. You might as well participate. You'll chill. Don't need you. No, we're good, guys. Yeah, nice little bonus tank there. I'll take that. Very good. He did not take out a unit. That's what we like. All right, battleship. I think there's like a 20-something% chance of losing this. It's surprisingly high. I remember seeing the odds and being like, what? Really? The battleship's going to lose that often to a cruiser? But it is. Not today. Not today. Okay, here's our risky business. I don't care about taking out the transport. I care far more about taking out the destroyer. No. Come on! Ah! What is happening? Oh, he got it. That's frustrating. That closes the North Sea right there, guys. Even if I do well here, that closes the North Sea maybe a turn faster. If I'm left with like a sub-cruiser, maybe, but this battle doesn't usually go that well. No! No, this is a disaster, guys. He has an intact North Sea. Oh, idiot! Oh my god, I'm going to lose my... No! Oh my god! Oh, this is a disaster, guys. This is a complete disaster. He has a complete... Oh my god! So, what are we going to do with that? I got to get into Moscow even faster. Yeah. What a complete disaster. It completely intact. It's completely intact. He has pressure on Europe right away. There's no wiggle room, no breathing room at all. Hold on, what's going on here? Start that again. 1, 2. Oh, that's such a disaster, guys. That changes the whole dynamic of this. I didn't need them both, but lose both my planes. I'm down 2 fighters now. Oh, man. I didn't even take the battleship. He's got a strong bombard. He has no threat. He knows that I'm not going to attack him now because I don't have a sub and I'm down 2 planes. So my chance of attacking him is exactly 0. I'm not going to. From a strong opener to that, man. Let's go one more tank up in the north. One more in Ukraine. North. One and two. In hindsight, I should have retreated earlier with the fighters and just cut my losses. And better having two fighters and them having the intact Navy. All right, we'll see what happens. So after our mixed bag opening, we got a carrier, infantry, tank, arty. So he's going early North Sea. He's going to pile onto Germany. France, Northwest Europe, Libya. Destroyed battleship, no units lost. Destroyed destroyer and a transport, blunting my counterattack with Japan. Yeah. Left the unit in Burma. And he left the unit in Buryatia. So he's inviting me to be aggressive with the one less transport. That's tough. That's tough. So I just can't drop the one. I have to go 3v1 in the north. And then I'll do everything normal in the south with Yunnan. So I like 2 transports. We're still going to have 4 units here to grab. One, 2, and a destroyer. And let's make one of them a artillery. Here we go. Here we go. After that mixed bag opener, man, like once you're into the rhythm of a game, it's like I think the stress is a little less, but I get like a little stressed starting new games now. It's always a little stressful, but I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm ranked right now. I'm not going to do that as a flex. I just mean it changes. I know that the other guy has been winning games, so I'm not trying to flex on my high ranking. It's a point of stress at the moment. We're definitely doing Pearl Harbor. Keep the aircraft carrier back. Both these units into Burma. 1 infantry following them up. 2 into Yunnan. We want the artillery north. Another 1 into Yunnan. 4 into Anhui. Artillery, infantry. Hello. We will be that way. We're going to also go. Where did he park his bombers? Bombers there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and could land. But as long as I take out this, we're fine, and this bomber's out of position. So we're okay that way. Definitely you're coming down. I'll get you onto Yunnan too. Maybe I actually take one of these fighters to Yunnan. One of these to Anhui, and then that allows me to still push a little harder into Buryatia. I just don't want a bad loss there, that's all. Send this carrier up with that battleship. That allows me to still stand firm out here. I like to project force to try to keep him from coming out as long as possible. That projection of force, baby. That still gives me a battleship here and a carrier. Maybe I do want to put one destroyer in there just to make sure. Okay. He spread me out. We're going to do our best. Alright, no. Destroyer not required. Not required at all. It just means I project a little less strength out into the Pacific at the end of this turn. I typically prefer this opener when he comes and takes out my transports, because I'm like more assured of just buying 2 transports and going from there. It's the other attacks where he takes out my heavies where I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know. That's season 56, I want to say. 37, completely wrong. What do I... Where's 56? 56 isn't relevant at all. Well, whatever. Okay, so the extra fighter up here wasn't required. Did nothing. Pearl Harbor. Sub-misses. Good. Good. Very good. 3 hits for an opener. Not perfect, but very good. Well, it has it set up where everything that is... Cool. No! No, what did I do? Oh, I can't believe I just did that! I just did that! I actually just did that. I actually just did that. I just did that. I just did that. I wanted to project some strength into the Pacific. Oh my god, I just did that. And he has the sub intact for the counter attack. It's not even like I... Oh, man. I just did that, man. Come on, hit it already! What is happening here? Into Onway, guys. I'm so annoyed with myself right now. I am so annoyed with myself right now. It can still turn out okay. He attacks me with all this. Let's just say it's a wash. My forces wipe out his forces. Oh, and my bomber's exposed. I can't believe I did that, man. That's so annoying. Well, I'll still project some power out there, I guess. Maybe they survive. Maybe he's a chicken. He doesn't attack me. Oh my god. That's not how you want to start. That's not... You don't want that mixed... That's not how you want to start it with either of them. Your round 1 is so crucial with the Axis. Now... Hong Kong is exposed. Manchuria is fine. And then to lose Burma, like, it's just, an extra little oof. Extra, for that extra cherry of oof on top. So yeah, that's what we're hoping for here. A devastating counter from him that we wipe out what he has. And then maybe he just abandons the Pacific, and that's far less important. Not that I want him to go all in on my weakened Germany. Oh, God. All right, let's recap. Our British friends took out my transport. I knew they would. Algeria, and they lost 2 infantry, taking out my 3. We salute you guys. Would have been nicer they got into their tanks, but hey, you just want to make sure that your boys are causing the enemy's losses. I'm going to say, I think this was a mistake. He should have left at least 1 single unit in India. That would force me, or even a unit in an AA gun, that would force me to bring over something more. But whatever, he can do him. I know I'm not going to hold it. I'm not going to even attempt to go on and force. So, for my purchase, after much deliberation, I'm going to go with a light. I hate this. This was an unforced mistake, losing my extra transport. I didn't strategize that out earlier in the game. We're going to try to come back from that. But my thought is I'm going to come south with one of my existing transports. So I only need 4 units for right now. Let's make that 2 artillery. Now we're going to drop another carrier and a destroyer, start building up against that American fleet, because this fleet is going to be completely out of position. What I need to be very mindful of is look at these 6 fighters. 6 fighters, battleship, carrier, cruiser, 2 more fighters, sub, what the hell? You're like, what is he's going to destroy me? No, he's not. I'm going to leave a blocking destroyer. Life is fine. It's not perfect. It's the best we got, guys. 1, 2. Down to those West Indies. 4 fighters. 2 mighty battleships. Obviously, you guys are going forward. Let's go 1. You'll need to land on my carrier. There's no fighting here, so it's just my bomber. My bomber I've yet to utilize. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Probably not taking the Caucasus with that amazing strafe from earlier. But I also don't want to lose my bomber. I also don't want to lose my bomber, guys. I feel like we're slightly behind. We're not losing like terribly or anything. I'm not desperate, but I do feel like I'm slightly behind. And when you are slightly behind, the onus is on you to take some risks. You know? Like when you're ahead, you're generally not gonna like, oh, everything will ride on this battle, you know. Oh, a 2. I got a 6. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Feels good, man. Feels good. Bards, just do it for us. Good. So they're ready to carry on, because I'll want those guys probably to go on to Australia. We'll see. So, we got to plug up the Indian Ocean. Or else this fleet is gone when I log back in. Completely gone. Like, what happened to your fleet, Japan? Oh no! That's terrible. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I can't leave my transports down here, unfortunately. I do have to have them end turn up with Sea Zone 62. Put them both into Manchuria, and I'll have them come this way. This is where our carrier is getting placed. Mr. Sub. Mr. Sub should be in between my 2 fleets. He's safe from any counterattack. So we'll put him right here in the Philippine Sea. Happy Tank, I like in Saiking. Did he do something crazy? Like throw his 4 tanks out this way? Maybe. They wouldn't be exposed to a counter-attack. Maybe I don't want to risk my tank. If that's the case, I would be better off doing this. Piling up here. He's out of reach of his tanks, and if he does do something silly like try to come out here, I can just smash him. I have a counterattack. Okay, that's the better play there. That's definitely the better play there. Bomber. We got 3 movements. We can place this buddy wherever I want. He has a bomber here. Shoot, I need to protect my bomber. One, two, three. Yeah, this American bomber creates a threat for me. If I land in Ukraine, we have the American turn, I'm fine. We have the Russian turn, fine. Then the Germans probably move into the Caucasus or just maintain status quo. And then it'd be the British turn, and that could be potentially exposed. Evidently, I shouldn't have bombed Russia. I got a 6. I can't complain about that, but how much do I got to leave to protect this? At least 2 units. So if I keep 2 back, 2 infantry in Yunnan. Well, let me just confirm that 61 can in fact get hit. Do I even need to leave my transports up here? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got nowhere to land. That's the American turn. 1, 2. Fighters can't reach it. Okay. So then the Russian bomber, same deal. They can't reach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nowhere to land. Unless the Americans took Okinawa, then 5, 6. No, they couldn't land still. So even if they're coordinating, the British bomber can't get me. Or correction, the Russian. Finally onto the British. British bomber is down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's the same deal. 5, 6. He would have nowhere to land. And the Americans, so I don't have to put my transports back there. Oh my god, if I miscount this and I sacrifice my transports, I'm not going to be happy. Let's just confirm. So could the Americans use this bomber to kill this destroyer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. That's his path to destroying those transports. He would risk his bomber. This is what I would do. I'd risk my bomber, take out that destroyer, hopefully. And then you just move this fleet. Well, no, then you can get back to destroying... Oh, shoot. Then you can get back to destroying this fleet. Wow. So then the simplest would just be to leave 2 units in the bomber and assume he's not going to risk that. It's not a perfect plan, guys, but it's the plan we're going with. Oh, I hope he doesn't see that or it doesn't come to fruition. Now, if we get through this turn with our Japanese Navy still intact, I think we then got our seas locked down fairly well. Then I'll be able to... He's obviously going to take India back, but then I'll be able to get another transport or drop another factory on the mainland I didn't need that battleship. I would have dropped one on French Indochina right now, but hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. I really do try to always stay positive here at Chimo Chills, but let's be honest, guys. This is not how we like to see the map. Turn 2, playing as the Axis. Let's get on. Moving on. What did we have here? 8 infantry, fighter tank. Into France, lost a unit. No units lost. Northwest Europe sucks. Okay. So, for my purchase, I'm getting 4 units. 1 transport and a carrier. That's a big oof. Unforced error. Big oof. Completely. Let's carry on here. So I have my plan already sorted out here. I've figured out what I'm going to do. My big brain moves. I'm going to grab... Let's say... Let's do the easy stuff. 1, 2. He has these 3 plus 2 tanks as a counterpunch. And he still has that 1 infantry. So I'm more tempted just to stick 1 in Szechuan and leave that be. Force him. If he wants to counterpunch me, he's got to come down to Szechuan where I can hit him with both my armies. Or am I overthinking that? Who cares? Let him make the exchange. No. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Because he'd be able to hit me with these fighters and these guys as well. So we're just going to do the 1 into Szechuan. Not give him the chance for the 2 tank, 3 infantry counterpunch on me. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Thinking... I grab these boys. Throw them into French Indochina. The bomber. That could pose a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as I have these 2 and these 2, his bomber cannot get me because it is 3 units to get to Side King. I screwed up playing allies the other day, and whatever. I'm not recording that one, so you won't see that mistake. Yeah, so we're okay. I can still leave unattended transports. That's why I'm looking at that, and I didn't notice that in my planning beforehand. So what I do need to make sure is that I send down at least 1 extra infantry. In case I lose my infantry in here, because no, I can grab them from Borneo. That's not true. Let's abort. You're cool. You guys will all come down here to protect the transport. Don't need you guys now. So if I'm doing tank, oh yeah, I got tank and an artillery. Yeah, we're pretty good on Kwangtung. Well done piling up, because I definitely would have sent my bomber battleship after this had he not piled up there. Definitely 1 million gajillion %. These guys got to land, so you can do... We have the bombard on Kwangtung, don't I? No, I have the bombard on French Indochina. And I have the 4 units on Kwangtung. One of them being a tank. And 2 2s and a 1. Whatever, let's just split the difference. I'm overthinking this, guys. And you can't reach anything I care about. You can... Oh! I got a bomber that can come help. And this guy, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I way overthought that, guys. That was a... There's like platinum players like shaking at the screen right now. Dave, what are you doing? You're wasting time. Bring your other fighters down. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm only human. I'm still kind of learning. Still kind of learning. So we'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm stuck landing in like Onway. But Onway's not at risk of being attacked. So that's actually fine. Sure, there's no kill like overkill. Yeah, with this sub-optimal German opener, unless we get some like really fortuitous rolls on our side, we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to conquering the world as Japan. Ah, I did lose that infantry. It feels bad. It feels bad. Every single infantry counts in that Japanese advance, and if you're losing one each round, by the time you get to the front, there's only 1 or 2 left of you. Kwangtung. Oh, I love it. I love it. I don't know what the odds are that I roll all zeros and he gets a hit. And then he gets another hit. Not that he'd win, but... Okay. So we will be going into Australia with that fleet. You pile up here. I have a battleship, 2 fighters. He only has 2 fighters close by, but he could move that fleet back. He's fairly light here, and I do have 1. Okay, yeah, we'll keep my destroyers divided like that. I'm okay with that. Now, what would be better? Yunnan could be hit with, what, a fighter and a bomber? Yeah, he's not going to do that. Fighter and a bomber against 2-2-2-1. Crazier things have happened. As opposed to Onway. That is just a bomber. And there's an extra unit. But it takes me out of position to like help over here potentially. Or Kwangsung, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then can land inside King. So I guess Onway is the safer if I don't want to risk my bomber, which I don't want to do that. I don't want to risk my bomber. You risk your bomber. I've already deployed all that. You guys will chill. And let us mobilize. Boom. This transport's going to be grabbing Okinawa, Karelians, and then either Honolulu or down into... Well, we'll see. We will see. We're going to try to go for some quick expansion through the Pacific there. Or I just use that transport and I throw 6 onto here. I'm not sure. I can go either way, because I can just use this to expand into Australia and then come up, or I can have 2 going south. And that is our mobilization. Mobilization. That's our mobilization. Good speaking with you. I've seen better. I've seen worse. Let's carry on. The Ruskies. Arty infantry into Archangel, no units lost. Feels bad, man. We need some good defensive rolls. We really need some luck. Italy, undefended. And Japan holds on in Szechuan. All right, so the Japanese are holding on at least. The Germans are struggling. We're struggling, guys. We are a struggling Third Reich. Let's say that much. We are definitely a struggling Third Reich. I'm going to go all infantry purchase. We're just going to be holding on to Europe the best we can now. As he attempts to just smother me, which he is well set up to do. I come hard into the Caucasus. Can't counterpunch, but he easily takes like West Russia back. I don't know. I don't even know if I can afford to be throwing units into the Caucasus is the problem. But what's the other option? I just keep piling West Russia and do light inserts into Archangel and Caucasus for as long as I can? Because I'm going to have to be spending basically every IPC to just hold on to Germany, hold on to Europe. And I don't have an excess of fighters to help out either, unfortunately. Now, he's not in the north yet. I'm going to come hard into the Caucasus. He'll take out Archangel. You're forward, you're into the Caucasus as well. All right, here's the tricky part. The perfect amount of force to be applied. And then all the fighters. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one of them. That saves my 2 artillery. And hopefully I can make a stack, and then that stack can move to the coast. I would want to move one of my AA guns back. It is what it is. It's not an ideal situation, guys. We just gotta hold on best we can while Japan grows. And at some point, we got to get a little bit of help from the big guy upstairs. RN Jesus, I'm talking to you. Okay, that's not good rolls yet. Sure, I guess if he's missing, I guess it's good rolls. I gotta be glass half full. I gotta be more positive. Dave, be more positive. There's a tank. Perfect amount of force was applied. And Northwest Europe. They're closer. He could just hit 2, and that's that. One. Okay, so far so good. We're not reinventing the wheel here. We're just trying to hold on to Europe, okay? Like, Good. Italy's a good one. We don't want him making units right on our doorstep. And then, can we get that? Come on, do it. At least destroy the unit. At least destroy the unit, if nothing else. If I can't take the territory. Yes. Yes. Yes, we gotta take our minor victories wherever we get them, guys. Wherever we get them. Okay. Much better. That looks much better than the beginning of the turn. They're getting the turn. I was heaving over that. Disgusting. Disgusting map, I tell you. I'm shaking a little bit from that. Oh, man. Oh, man. My nerves can't handle this game sometimes. So pile up in Germany. Here's the gut check, guys. Do I turn this forces around to try to make my big stack to hold the coast? and abandon any thought of an invasion into Russia? The AA guns got to go back. I'm going to bring 2 units back. So I'm splitting it. I'm not all in. I'm not all out, man. I'm not all in or out. I'll go 2 in Karelia. Fighter. And the 9. And then from this point out, it'll be just infantry, I think. Stacks and stacks of infantry, and we need some beneficial rolls. Even if like a couple of his invasions can fail, and I don't making it so I don't have to take back 1 or 2 of those, allowing me to get a big pile together to go into France and then northwest. You know what I'm gonna. British got 9 infantry, a fighter, artillery into Finland, Norway, France, no units lost. Feels bad, man, and West Russia, no units lost. A perfect round for our British friends. All right, so he has his bombers there. But I can move my second navy down to assist. For my purchase, I'm going. That makes sense. So I already have 6 there. Didn't screw up my count, did I? Well, whatever. I'll just get an extra artillery. So I don't have to buy it next time, just in case I did screw up my count. Alright, we're definitely coming forward. Four units? Do I think he'll bring these tanks out? If he does, I need something there to counterpunch with. So maybe it's better just going 1. So I don't think he's fearing my my German onslaught at the moment. But I also do need to draw some attention away. So I could send like 2 units north. I'm gonna commit to that. I'm gonna commit forward. Full tilt with Japan. I need to help the Deutschland out any way I can. Now down here, Western Australia. So if I want to do French Madagascar, 1, 2, but then I can't get French Australia the following turn. Correct. It's from down here that I can. So if I step forward to here, can he come out with enough of a threat? He can. With this Air Force, this Navy and this Air Force easily take out my Navy. Depends how aggressive you think I'd be with Germany, which I wouldn't be aggressive. I would not even risk my planes at all. I'll tell you that right now. So what's the other option? Come down. I can still jump across the turn after. If I attack down, but then I have to put myself out of position down into Sea Zone 38, which isn't the end of the world. Does seem like he's pulling off, but I need at least that amount to ensure he gets the heck out of there. we're going to do Western Australia. Because it keeps me in position to counterattack. And I want to grab this unit. And it doesn't put me too far out of position. Or maybe I shouldn't be such a baby. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. I convinced me by calling myself a baby. Boom, boom. Same deal. Bard, you'll go down. You're going to need to be protected. Not the end of the world. Or moved up into a 62, either or. Bomber, we're going to go ahead and bomb India. And there's no combat up here. Yep. Don't shoot down my bomber. Okay, ooh. Roll for 2. I'll take that. I have no problem with that. I would have even taken the 1 as long as he doesn't get it. Every day except the 2. Okay, I would like to take this, though. I don't want him to wipe me. Got him. Nice. I didn't need both the guys intact, but that's just a bonus cherry. Bonus cherry on top, for sure. So we will come down. This sub can reach the Caroline Islands, which is where I want my transport to end. But that's less important if I'm just going to go to Hawaii. I can actually threaten him by grabbing... Okay, alright, alright, alright. Stop talking. Do the move. Do the move. Yes. Thank you. And then do we have any American bomber that's a threat? We don't want to do something silly like get our boys destroyed. No, he's not in position. He's not in position. So then I can actually... No, but I wouldn't be able to guard him at the same time. There's 1 bomber. So we could do something like... No, I'm going to keep my fleet together. I'm going to keep my fleet together, and I'll just drop off the troops in the north. It's not ideal, but it's acceptable. What did I say? I wanted 1 and 1 north. So I'm going real light south right now here. Real light. And that tank could push forward as a threat as well. Oh, shoot. Is that too light in Yunnan for my bomber to land? Shoot, shoot. Okay. The tank's got to come down to Yunnan. Two, 3, and bomber +2. He'd be risking all of his fighters and his bomber to go at it. Okay, I'll give him that exchange. If he wants to live dangerously, wowzers. I would salute that man for having those cojones. Massive cojones indeed. And transport. The boys, another fighter. Apparently we're up by just a bit. Oh, you see them squeezing in on the Deutschland. Squeezing in on me. Let us take a look. No units lost, no units lost. No units lost. We love to see it. We love to see the no units lost. Damn it. That's a full stack to deal with. Full 2 on every single plot. Oh, we're going to need some luck here. Gonna need some luck here. So that would be... That's almost every single plot made. Caucasus, Germany, Karelia. We're trying our best. Damn, I really could have used for one or two of these to be a little lighter. Damn, I'm already 20 down on the attack power. That's quite a bit. And no chance at a Russia push. Destroyed 3 with no units lost into Archangel. Damn it, he's getting good attacks too. I don't know. Is this like my last desperate attempt? It's not great. It's not great. It would require an amazing opening round. You got to think of this like they're squeezing Germany strong. How long can I hold on? I can't even throw an extra unit at each guy. Oh, no, I can. That's not true. I do have the 1 artillery. But then I have to use up 100% of my troops. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Crazier things have happened than taking out 2 destroyers. I just spread myself out. I mean, I can hold on like this, obviously, but how long can it last? He's going to bring in some Russian force into Karelia. I'm only dropping 2 units there. I'd have to abandon the Caucasus and come hard into West Russia. Okay, let's consider that. If I want to do that, if he comes down, his bombers can't protect him, but he would have enough force with his British to take the Caucasus. So he wouldn't have to use the Russians for that. And then he could land his American fighter. No, he couldn't move out of Russia, because that'd be right here. So that might be a way to draw out some British forces. Get some lucky rolls. Okay, I gotta do something. I gotta do something to make some kind of luck here. So we'll make our 3 units in the Caucasus. We'll allow ourselves to pile up into West Russia. If I come down here, I get cut off. I don't have enough of an army back here to deal with that. Okay, and then that gives me 1 extra bomber. If that paid off, I don't even know what the odds on that are, but if that paid off, that would help quite a bit. 3 transports just plucked out of existence, 21 IPCs. Okay, I'm going to throw the extra bomber into Finland. Let's hope for some good rolls. That I actually have 3 units sitting in a couple of these locations when this is all said and done. Okay, there you go. 1 for 1. That way, on their invasions, hopefully I'll actually hold on to 1 or 2 of the plots. Ideal opener. Okay, acceptable. Vital, thank you. Okay, so 2 again is okay. 2 or 3, let's say that. Just leave me 2 or 3 guys. 2 or 3, let's not get greedy. I don't need 3 in every plot. Or even win the battles. Yeah, let's keep downgrading our expectations. So far so good. Oh no, the fighter couldn't do it. Fighter man. Okay, dokie. Thank you, fighter. Okay, we are 3 for 3. This is the one I went in lightest with. Right? No, that's not true. Okay, 1 rounded him. No problem. That's 4 for 4. With 2 or 3 units sitting on my coast. I need some 2 hits, some 3 hits. I need some defensive rolls from the Deutschland. Let's see what the Wehrmacht can do. Okay, into Finland. Bomber connects. Whew. Okay, he's not getting great defensive rolls either, so... Okay, whew, okay, good. Standing armies. This is what we like. And then if we could just take this without losing 1, that would be nice too. Ah, he gets his hit. Yeah, everything back to Germany. Okay, it is what it is. We are hoping for some good rolls, please. Good rolls. Please. Pretty please. Good defensive rolls for Germany. You can turn this game around with 1 good round of defensive rolls. 1 round, please. Here we go. Again, our British friends. 7 infantry, 4 artillery, repaired India. Took France, lost 2 units, good. Took Northern Europe, lost 2 units, good. Kazakhstan, no units lost. Ah, feels bad. Caucasus, lost 2 units again, good. And Finland, no units lost. Oh, wow, that's pretty good. That was pretty good defense. Good roll in infantry. Good job, Wehrmacht. Man, we're proud of you. Where are we here? So, for my purchase, I am going with a 3 infantry, 2 artillery, fighter, industrial complex buy. Let's go. Giggity, giggity. I can't decide what's the best decision here. Should I bring over both these guys, take French Madagascar, and then I have a better punch to hit whatever is in here? Or do I take Eastern Australia and French Madagascar same turn? I'm not sure what is the correct move there. I'm going to do what I normally do and avoid making the decision. We'll do everything else. So he has some force in the north there. Novosibirsk is empty. So is Volodya. Okay. I'll take both those. Now he has his bomber down here, keeping my transports up out of the way. This is where, as America, if you have your bomber here, you can be very annoying to Japan, even not having anything in the Pacific Ocean. Just tossing that out there. I have done that to people, and I've had that done to me. Where I do that sound effect and everything. So we have a happy bomber here. Let's hit Kazakhstan. Maybe the Novosibirsk can come from down here in Saiking instead. Just management, just troop management, guys. Just a little bit of troop management. Don't mind me. You'll come with him to Kazakhstan. Maybe I'll send the 2 units. I want to take Kazakhstan. So if he gets his 1 hit, I'll still get it. And then down here. If I just take Eastern Australia, I can pick up this buddy. Otherwise, what's the option? Or I'm just over here with only 1 unit instead. But it makes it a slower expansion. But that's assuming I'm even going to be able to expand. He might... What could he do? What could he do? He could grab a full load, or he'll start bringing Americans en masse. But hey, that distracts America away from Germany. Let's take it. Let's take it. Okay, we're not reinventing the wheel. I'm not going to Alaska, as fun as that would be. Go drop 6 troops into Alaska? He's like, what? No, the 6 troops are far more useful on the mainland for sure. I just had a second thought about that. I don't have a ton of force that can smash down into Burma right now. And being that my transports aren't dropping to Yunnan, they're dropping in Manchuria at the moment. Because I need... Okay, so if I want to hold 61, I could divert the battleship. I could offer him... He'd probably take the chance. I would, by the way. A 1v1 battleship versus bomber. Because he'd be going after 3 transports. I might even leave 1 transport up there. I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I want to get my units right down there. That'll allow me to go to French Madagascar without worrying about it, without overthinking it. Okay. Whew, okay. Good rolls, good rolls, good rolls! Boom, good. Good, that's actually the good roll. You expect to take him in 1 round with 2 planes there, 2 fighters, but... Both my units are intact. I mean, I can threaten North America a little bit better. I can threaten everywhere a little bit. Bomber comes through. Very good. 2 units. That's going to force him to come with a little bit more force at it. You can't just kind of like flick it away. Like, flick. Get off me, you. 1, 2. In case that sub tries to cause some issues. I'll keep the destroyer with him. Now, battleship. And I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to leave one transport up here to lessen the chance that he's even going to take that risk. Because it's only 2 transports he's risking it for instead of all 3. Play some psychological warfare. 3D and 7D and all the D chesses. So if I come here and he pushes forward in force, I don't have a way to stop him, but I could let him. These are only 1s, and I would potentially be cutting him off anyways. Okay, yeah, I'm okay coming south. I'm not worried about that. I left two already back up in the north. And we'll also get our AA gun down here following turn after. Okay, what's better? From Sai King, 1, 2, 3. I can still hit Burma, but I can also assist in the north. Okay, so we'll do Sai King. The bomber has better range anyways, right? So I think that's the turn. Next turn, we're down to New Zealand. Unless he does something, he loses his mind and doesn't reinforce Western United States, then yes, I would be risking my fighters with his AA gun. 100 million %. 100 gajillion, bajillion, mazillion, infinity William. Alright, there's my 3 transports. Another fighter. I actually bought 1 more unit than I needed to because I'm going to get that AA gun down, but whatever. Finally. Americans are not... That fighter, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, can't get down to Burma. Just got to make sure there's no way for Burma to get plucked off. If I want to put my industrial complex in French Indochina, I have to make sure the Americans can't hit that unit because a tank can just go steal it from me. And that would make me very sad. It's an even game, guys. It's an even game. Oh, it doesn't feel good having all that pressure on Germany this early on. Soviets, Volodya, no units lost. 2 units in Karelia. Okay, so good defense in Karelia at least. Our Americans, no units lost, and just 1 unit lost. Not the best defense against the Americans. Oh, I need some good defensive rounds. Like, I don't... Capped at that. Where do I go? 2 fighters? No, then I'd be 1 unit short. So, let's say in a tank. And save the 2. Yeah, we'll go with that purchase. I mean, so I looked at this for a bit. Obviously, I can use all this to clear out this area. Fingers crossed we get some luck. But he has pulled out of Russia a tiny bit. Do I just YOLO this? Oh, it's that stack of infantry. That stack of infantry is so massive. 28 to my 19. And then heavies, I am 12 to his 6. So, when looking at something like this, you want to think, like, am I likely to lose if I don't take a risk at some point here? And then what will my best risk be when I take that risk? Japan is going to keep slowly expanding, but there's no obvious massive attacks. Like, I'm not set to take India, and even if I just smoked India right now, which I only have 1 unit there, I could bring an additional 4. Oh, yeah, I can't even bring force to bear on India at the moment. Because the worry is I have a really bad turn and I don't clear out even half of Europe. And then I'm really on the defensive. Then my tanks are in a position to come back and help and save the day. So I would say it's either I do the all-in on Russia right now, or I gotta try to punch the Caucasus, push hard into Karelia. And then we try to maintain Archangel, West Russia. And the problem is Japan is not strong enough yet. There's not enough Japanese units flowing across where he's going to take Caucasus anytime soon. Unless I go all into the Caucasus, attempt to hit Archangel and Karelia, attempt to clear all this out. And then just spend maximum infantry each turn. So much of this depends on me successfully clearing this out again and again and again. Which it's only a matter of time. It's not going to work. He will still be standing when I'm done. It's only a matter of time. Let's go. He does have another 4 to deploy. I'm going to throw them all out there. Okay, so that would be that. I just need to make this decision here. I should have made that before I logged in. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'll just edit out. If I sit and stare at the screen, I'll edit out. I'll try not to. I know I've made hasty decisions because I'm like recording myself in the past, and after I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. That wasn't that smart. If it's a disastrous opening round, it could lose me the game. With a good opening round, this could be the game right here. I could win it right here. So instead, I go all the Caucasus. One into Karelia, one into Archangel. Take the one fighter into Karelia. And over here. We'll be able to put some mass force on India soon. So it is possible I could just hold out. He could just have such a good opener. He could have such a good opener, hit like 20, 24 hits. All of it's gone. It's into my tanks, you know. Okay. So then we're going to take one off of Northwest Europe. We're going to shove him into Karelia. We're going to take the bomber to Archangel. One more unit to Archangel. And we're going to come down here and claim the Caucasus. Fingers crossed we can keep this whole area cleared out. Get some luck on the other ones. Man, if we take both of them. Yeah, I know. I'm going with the safer bet, guys. I know. Don't like an opener like that. Get at least one. Okay, fighter doing his job. We need successful attacks, and then we want successful defenses. Oh, seriously. What are these no-hit openers? From both sides. Okay. Dude. What is this? Okay. I like no-hit openers every time. What is happening? Both of these stacks have a 50-50. I should have went all in on Russia. Oh my god, I should have went all in on Russia. That was my last best chance. I didn't take France back. That's already 9 IPCs I'm not taking back. I've lost a fighter. That's 19. I should have went all in on Russia, man. Well, there goes the record. There goes the record. I should have went all in, man. All my no-hit openers. Every time. Okay, well, second round's fine. But he takes my guy out. I can't get hits on my opening round. I guess I would have just died horribly against Russia, but the rolls would have been all different. What the... Wow. Archangel, worth the least. The one I want the least, I got. Wow. A fighter, both those plots. There's the record, man. And I rolled pretty good with my main army. I rolled pretty solid with my main army. The one that would have been attacking Russia. Holy... I didn't even leave a unit in West Russia, guys. I screwed up so hard, I didn't even leave a unit in West Russia. So the British would be next. They can plow out to here. If I leave the AA gun... That's the game, guys. I should have went all in on Russia. Well, we'll see if there's any hope in hell. I've crawled back from some pretty disastrous turns, but to not take both of those and lose a fighter and not even destroy the units, like, compounded with a... Just edit this whole fucking turn out. I feel like I owe us both an apology. It's been 24 hours since I recorded my last turn, and without a doubt, I regret not going all in on Russia. I definitely should have. Whatever, we're not going to cry over spilt milk. Let's keep going. I'll try to figure out my my next best chance at pulling out a victory here. after that very fun turn. So, without further ado, no units lost. Lost 1 infantry. Lost 1 infantry in Burma. I failed to take it. Okay. South Africa, you can hit me with the bomber. If I take you out, I'm in range for a counterattack. So I'd have to close down, and then he's just going to get destroyed. I'm just looking. Like, I could use my artillery here to take this tank out, but then the counterattack destroys this navy. It's not strong enough to stand on its own. Two units here. Again, same deal. His counterpunch is plenty strong enough to destroy me, even if I come up and get Western Canada. So New Zealand is definitely the way for you. Doesn't have a bomber up there. Okay, for the purchase, we're going to get 3 tanks, 2 artillery, an infantry, and 1 times fighter. I'm going to save the extra 3 for maybe 2 times fighters. Next round, we'll see. I'm not going to punch into Africa. I'm going to come back, grab this buddy, and then we'll see. We'll see about attacking India. Maybe I got options. Maybe I'll come to Persia. We'll see what I'll do. That is our buy. Don't want to do that. We don't want to take them off at all. What we want to do is come down here, grab you from the Solomons, throw you onto New Zealand instead. I want the troops left on Honolulu. Okay, so he does have a sub down here. So I do need to be mindful of that. That'll smoke that transport if I'm not aware. Now... any help I can offer the Germans would be much appreciated. The Reich is in a little bit of hot water at the moment. So yeah, anything I go forward with gets devastated. We hope we can just take a minimal. We're going minimalistic here until we can bring our forces to bear. So that's New Zealand. You come back here. Kazakhstan, definitely not attacking up there. Not too complicated of a round. We're not reinventing the wheel here. Come on, bomber. Very good. Yes, good, good, good. That's what we like. Any extra pressure we can take off of Germany with minimal input, it's good for us. We're very happy with that. Now again, I'm going to have to come a little heavier north than I normally would. It is what it is in this case. That Reich needs all of the help it can get. There's no bomber in position or anything. Like I said, we have to account for this sub, not the end of the world. Boom. I think he's going to risk his bomber 1v1. I'm definitely not stepping forward. I'm just putting 1 unit forward. I don't know if he'd do that. Is he that crazy? That's why I had these divided up before. I didn't want to give him too rich of a target. Didn't want to encourage him to do it before I could get some more reinforcements back there. But these guys are still out of position for the time being. Okay, they've all moved. No, this will be my support to the Deutschland too. I'm helping out the Germans with as much force coming north as possible. We'll still push on India, but that was good. That was a good keep with Burma, so I didn't even have to push anything south on them. Now I have a transport down here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Life is fine. We're not forgetting anything. We have a bonus fighter. Let's bring you down to... like Sai King, putting that pressure on the Soviets. Make them think twice before stepping out at me. We're going to salvage this one yet, guys. Come on. We're going to salvage this one yet. Boo. Never surrender. I have no idea. I don't know any Imperial Japanese war songs. Probably a bunch. I don't know if they're terrible, so I wouldn't want to sing them anyways. From the unforced error at the beginning, losing my carrier as Japan to not striking when I had my best odds against Russia, previous turn as Germany, and then having that disastrous turn. This has not been my this has not been a master class at Axis and Allies, but all is not completely lost. We are going to go all in here because there's nothing else to do. It's just, and I'll go over quickly why I'm going to do this reckless move I'm about to do. Japan is growing, but Japan is not big enough that I can threaten the United States. I'm probably 2 turns away from taking India. Like I could try next turn, but it's a long shot. And I don't even know if that alone would be enough if I shell up. I should have taken my chance against Russia. The odds have just gotten worse. It is as it is, but let's go. And then I need to go all in on France here as well. Just ignore everything else. I have no idea what the odds on these are. I just know that the odds are just going to get worse and worse. If you look here at the attack power, we're already 50 off. We're 48 off. We're not going to come back from it. He doesn't even need to take big risks. And again, like I said, Japan is just not big enough to do anything. I don't have enough fighters to fly over to shell up as Germany. I'm not going to be able to save the day. It would be different if this was like round 8 or 9. I would have India. Then I'd be far more willing to just fall back completely and shell up. Yeah, I know they're both very implausible, dude. I know. Let's go. Oh, not nearly good enough. Like, not bad, honestly. Not bad, but... Okay, so I did more damage than he did to me. So all is not lost here. I've taken out his AA guns. And I've taken out 9 of his infantry. Is that correct? Is that what just happened? How do I see the roll-up? Will this show me the losses? Yeah, it shows me losses. Taken out 10 of his infantry and his 3 guns, and he's taken out 9 of my infantry. It's good. I don't think it's enough. This deadly stack here, man. Oh, not nearly good enough. Needed like another 7 out of my tanks. He's gonna shred me here. 8, yeah. Into my tanks. Not nearly good enough. All right, on to our next implausible battle. It is a decent open round on that. If I had gotten another that solid, and if he had just got a bit lighter... No, that's not going to do it. That is not going to do it. 1, 1, and 1. Well, let's see if RNGesus just hands me a win here, man. Because we're not going to just surrender, but that's pretty much it, man. That is pretty much it. Should I put the 10 onto... Germany? No, I'll do it this way. Whatever. I'm probably down to like a 1% or 0.1% chance of victory. Say it ain't so. Alas, all good things must come to an end. Let's take a quick little peek. The very following turn from the last turn, they smashed into Germany, no problem. It was kind of a foregone conclusion. I couldn't record it, but there was nothing major to attack with the Japanese. I obviously didn't get another Germany turn, and I didn't take a final turn with the Japanese. Our final attack power being almost 2-1, roughly 2-1. I could have made my purchase and it would have been less, but hey, thank you very much for making it to the end, guys. My season goal will be to stay platinum this whole season. I don't expect to stay top 10, but hey, man, if I can just stay in that platinum for and even competitive, thank you for making it to the end. Comment, like, all that great stuff. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.